You're alongside Cardiff Devils player head coach Andrew Lord, and Andrew, you must be a delighted man this morning. You've got Joey Martin back at the Cardiff Devils.
Yeah, I mean, how lucky are we? How lucky is our fan base, even the league, to have this guy here for a fourth season? Never would have thought Joey Martin would be a Cardiff Devil for this long, and that's for all good reasons. You know, probably too good to be in this league. I tell everyone he's the Jonathan Toews of minor league hockey. Leader, you know, total professional, work ethic, defensive detail, special teams, you know, both PK and PP, and you know, he's a real heart and soul player for our team, and very, very happy to have him back, obviously.
You say you didn't maybe expect him to be here this time. I asked him a similar question. I said, did you expect to be here for this time when you first turned up and saw the tent? What is it about Joey Martin and his link, his bond, I suppose, with this organisation that you think has kept him here all this time?
Well, it's pretty much like all the other guys. If you look at how big of a returning group we've had year on year, and how many guys that have even wanted to come back that maybe we've had to move on from in past years, and you know, it's just a very well-run organization from top to bottom. Everyone's on the same page. We have a winning attitude here. I think the guys get treated very, very well, and we take a lot of pride in that. At the same time, we're very open. We always like to take feedback on, and you know, we try to get better year on year. And it really is a family type atmosphere in here, and you know, it's very fun to be involved in. I think also the city speaks for itself. You know, the league's getting better and better. It's an overseas experience with the English language. You know, the majority of wives and girlfriends are able to work here, which is a huge plus compared to other European countries. You know, the league's, I think I already said that, getting better and better, and it's just overall a great total package. And you know, he's a real good example of being able to retain a player probably too good for this league, just based on all those factors.
I suppose sort of two elements to this question. Firstly, what does, you touched on a little bit in your first answer, but what does having Joey Martin here mean for your team and the other guys in the room as well? But also Joey Martin, the player, he's been such a stellar player to watch. You said it's lucky for the league in a way as well that he's here. What does it mean for the fans coming to see him play?
I mean, honestly, I think the biggest thing is, I mean, obviously we know all about his offensive upside, but at this level, it is hard to find a guy with that kind of offensive upside who still plays a 200-foot hockey game, who's still so smart defensively, who back checks the way he does, who blocks shots the way he does, who's good on face-offs, who can kill penalties. The list goes on. And you know, to have a guy like that really just ticks so many boxes, you know, for your team, and it allows you to focus on other areas in the recruiting process.
But for you as well, I suppose, from a coaching point of view, to have him back as a leadership player, somebody that you talked about, that leadership core which you've built here and seemed to be very evident indeed last season in that title win season. He's a huge part of that.
Oh, yeah, I can't speak enough about that. You know, even just our relationship one-on-one, you know, I feel like we've both grown. You know, as he's matured as a player, as a person, as a leader. I think I've done the same, you know, in the coaching department, and it's been fun kind of working together and having that bond, and you know, bouncing ideas off each other. And you know, he is a voice for the room. He'll come to me with suggestions, things you know, maybe I haven't seen, and that's how we get better as a group. And you know, the way he plays and the way he works, I wish you could see him just day in and day out, even, you know, before and after practice and in practice. It's no wonder he's as good as he is, and it's no wonder he keeps improving. And you know, that just rubs off on other guys when your best player, one of your best players, is leading by example in all those areas.
You're his coach, but you also play quite often with Joey as well. You have a better view of his play than anybody else. Can he keep getting better? Absolutely.
Yeah, he has, year on year, honestly. And to see the way he's still performing with how much better the league's gotten year on year, you know, in 3 seasons, it's incredible. You know, you'd think, you know, a guy like that, maybe, you know, other players or, you know, teams would sort of be able to smother him a bit, and you know, overall they just really haven't been able to, and it's pretty fun. It's been fun riding his coattails a little bit on his line once in a while, but we'll see if we can get a little bit more firepower for him this year on his line.
And I suppose being able to build around a player like that as well, that he is that kind of player, isn't he, that you can build a team around. That must help you in terms of your recruitment then throughout the summer and your plans going into next season and, you know, in that defence of that league championship.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, he ticks so many boxes. He's such a puck control player. You know, you can use him in all situations. And yeah, I mean, I could probably go on and on and on about it, but great to have him back. Very fortunate. I know he's excited. I know his wife's excited, and it's just awesome to have him back for at least one more year here.
Just finally, Andrew, I'm sure everyone's excited about this, that prospect of playing in the Champions League, having won that league title last season. Just talk a little bit about what a player like Joey Martin can do in that level, and how you see him stepping up to that level, and what he can do there.
Yeah, I think Todd's a little scared. We might be losing some guys based on their performances in this CHL, but I think it's great. I think it's time. We've been wanting this for a couple years now, and you know, we're ready. We're ready to take that next step. We want to represent this team, and you know, I think it's just going to get our team organization on the map even more. And you know, we really want to represent the league as well and get the league even more on the map, because I think, again, the last couple of years the teams before us have done a good job, and you know, we're going to kind of try to carry the torch, so to speak.
Well, Andrew, congratulations on a great bit of business as well, getting Joey Martin here back at Cardiff. It's a treat for fans, not just the Cardiff Devils, but the entire league, being able to see a player of that calibre, and we'll see you soon for more news, hopefully.
Thanks a lot.